Hey, yeah, I look for drama. Yeah, I'm chasing karma. Seen some things that other people can't see. Yeah, I'm motivated. Yeah, I'm underrated. Watch the imitators looking like me. This life's like a fantasy. Everyone wants to be on. Reach out for the things I need. But is it all just a mirage? Is it just a mirage? Is it just a mirage? Just a mirage. Yeah, I look for drama. Yeah, I'm chasing karma. Seen some things that other people can't see. Yeah, I'm on a mission. I don't need permission. Living like I'll hit 103. This life's like a fantasy. Everyone wants to be on. Reach out for the things I need. But is it all just a mirage? Is it just a mirage? Is it just a mirage? Is it just a mirage?
I am. Hello, citizens and all Sage alike. It's your boy, Knight-Wraith. So I hope you guys are having a great day today. I'm here to talk to you a little bit about myself and a little bit about what I want to bring to the Rlsh community and the civilian community as well. First off, let's start with my backstory. What made me want to be an Rlsh? I actually wanted to be heard about the Rlsh when I was 17, and I learned about it a little bit more about how people in the Rlsh community went out in uniform in their own suits and started helping people, and immediately it caught my attention. When I was 22, I officially decided I wanted to be an Rlsh because I saved the life of a woman, a girl that I knew, and he had a seizure and she fell into a creek while having a seizure. Me and another guy were asked to help her out. The one guy was like, heck nah, he didn't want to go in because he was like afraid of getting wet and all. So I immediately hopped in and stayed by that girl's side until the ambulance came. I literally held her head above the water because it was raining and the creek was going up fast, so I held her head above the water, stayed with her, kept talking to her so she would stay conscious. And even when the AMC people came, I stayed there and helped them get her out of the water. After this scenario, I knew inside that I wanted to be an Rlsh. And from that time on, I began training my body, training my spirit, my mental abilities, and also I kind of went through some stages of coming back and leaving Rlsh community on hiatus. It wasn't until like earlier this year that I stuck to the final name of Knight-Wraith, because before I was like changing up my names a lot. The one name I really was fond of back then was Blackjack, but previously I've been known as Knight-Wraith, and that's how I'm stuck with it. A lot of you may know me from other Rlsh. They would consider me as a ninja, but I just consider myself as someone who is willing to help others. They would say my style of suit is ninja type, but technically I've been going for this style, Spider-Man style, for a while. That was mainly my main objective as creating my suit. So yeah. A lot of people would say that growing as an RLH that I've been kind of, the word is, I guess, immature. And I admit there's been times when I've been not serious wholeheartedly in the RLH, but as I've gotten older and as I've trained more and become more aware of RLH and the boundaries we work in, I've been more mature about how to go about it being RLH. Recently, I just decided that I would not use weapons in my journey as RLH because, one, weapons are illegal in certain states and areas. Two, I wouldn't recommend using a weapon unless I'm actually trained in it, and so far I'm not trained in any weapons. And three, because I don't take fighting for the people. I only fight when I need to, and if I have to. And if I do, I don't want to kill someone. As an RLH, I feel like it's my duty and my job to help people, especially people in my community who feel like they can't help themselves, and also when they need help. Like in this house I am at, transition home, I perform basically RLH duties in the house by defending the woman who cares for me, and also many other people, and also I try to act as a role model / leader in the house. Every day as an RLH training and doing this, I remember these words that people have given me. Very close people in my life have given me special inspiration. My father gave me words of inspiration by saying, "You can still dream." My mother, she didn't directly give this inspiration to me, but she did, so I heard it from her and inspired me to do better. She gave me inspiration of knowing that I could do better if I wanted to. I gotta say, my grandmother inspired me because she gave me, even from her place in Pennsylvania, she gave me inspiration by saying in a letter to me, it's not that we can't change the past, but it's what we do now that matters. And I think another inspirational tip that I've gotten, this one's from Tothian. I think this one has inspired me a lot. Tothian once told me, I asked Tothian once, how will I know when I'm ready? And he gave me a very inspirational tip. And this was a few months ago. He told me, you'll never be 100% ready, but you'll know when. And those are inspirational quotes and tips from family, friends, and personal people I keep close to me have always been ringing in my head as I go on this RLH. Some RLH people that I would associate myself with, I guess would be Master Legend, Tothian, Dark Defender, Guardian Warrior, and other RLH, because these guys mainly have been mentors in my life. Shout out to Tothian and Master Legend. They've been incredible to associate with. Tothian especially, because you guys have been training me in a lot of things, and a lot of skills, and learning educational wise. Master Legend, seeing his videos and his posts on Facebook, I've really become fond of him. He's a great guy, a gentle soul, and he really goes through a lot. He actually finds a way actually fight on the fighter side. Um, Dark Defender and Dark Winter and Guardian Warrior, they've been around there for me to give me advice, helpful hints and tips. So yeah, these guys in the RLH community have really been inspirational to me. The future for my RLH year, like I said, I'm going for a Spider-Man style because a little backstory is that Spider-Man has always been inspiration for me. I'll get into that later, but yeah, so the Spider-Man style. So obviously, I will be creating web fluid. I've been researching different types of web fluid, different ways to make it stronger and more adhesive. Also, I've been looking up and researching details on how to make web cures, like Code 2 cartridges, also other cheap ways of making web cures. I won't say I'm in the process of making it now, because I'm not. But in time I will. So for right now, I just gotta use the fisticuffs right now for defense. Okay, so what got me into Spider-Man style, because before I became obsessed with the Spider-Man style, I was always like more ninja, more Mortal Kombat style. But deep down inside, I've always found myself to be a Spider-Man fanatic, regardless of other characters from comics and DC and Marvel that I've been inspired by Spider-Man. Always been a fanatic. I think it's because when I was about 8 or 9 years old, I got my first comic book, and it was a Spider-Man comic book. And from that point, I remember as a young age wanting to be like Spider-Man. And as more Spider-Man franchise movies, cartoons came out, I became more inspired to make an all-six suit that was inspired by Spider-Man. What I take from Spider-Man as a role is that though we may make mistakes, and though we have times where we go through hardships and trials and tribulations, that we have a responsibility to use our gifts to help others. And that's really what I've taken as inspiration from Spider-Man. So my thing about patrolling is this. Um, I'm going to be patrolling, but it's gonna it's been a minute since I last patrolled and in complete uniform, and there's been a lot of activity in my area with police and crime, I believe, a little bit of crime. So I'm trying to figure out when is the best time. Well, I'm not gonna say the best time. When is the appropriate time to go on patrol and to do it safely? Because I don't got bulletproof gear. I got like motocross gear that I wear. So I'm still trying to work on time and appropriacy that I can patrol. I actually will be making my first debut in uniform at Dragon Con this year. So if you are in the Atlanta area and you go to Dragon Con usually, hit me up, I guess. I'll be going there on Thursday, the 29th of August, and I will be debuting myself as home. My different viewpoints on being an all stage and the responsibility I have to my community goes like, I believe that there are different types of ways we can help people, whether through community service or crime watch, or even passing out something to someone for something to eat or drink or hiking stuff. And I believe all three of those are essential to being our safe, because not every day you're gonna find time in the street, and not everybody should find time in the street, I guess, if it's not up their level. I believe that any way we try to help someone, we can all be real life superheroes. And I believe that if it's like community watch or community service or passing out food and hygiene to people, I believe that's okay. You should do what your gift is. If you believe you should stop crime or community service or maybe both, go ahead. It's okay. You know what you want to do to help people. You go for it. Even if other people are doing it all the time, it's up to you. You can be a hero either way.
Check out my Disney rock covers. I'm Jonathan Young, and I'll see you next time.
I have to say, I may not have um complete thorough training in defense and combat. I mean, when I was 8 and up to 12 years old, I did take martial arts lessons. I took Taekwondo. Growing up, I've um, been told that to incorporate Krav Maga in my style of fighting, Muay Thai too as well. But right now, I've just stuck to like uh, Taekwondo basically because that's what I was more fluent in, and also because I'm not trying to be the aggressor. So I've heard Taekwondo is more of a self-defense martial arts, which I'm okay with because I'm not trying to get out there and get into um, a huge crime situation. So yeah, so far my skills in fighting are Taekwondo. I have a few skills with archery and working with the bow staff. But yeah. What keeps me going and motivated to be Eurosage is knowing that I have talents and skills to help others, and I don't want to see those skills be wasted on not helping people. I really enjoy helping people, and it brings me a smile and a warm heart to know that if I can save a life at 22, then I can save that I can save people at this age now. At this point, I lead two teams of RLSH. One, the Vindicators, which is like a global scale team, but also a statewide team that I want to put together, kind of like my own real life version of the Avengers. So yeah, there's that, the Vindicators. We are on Facebook, so you can find us on Facebook group The Vindicators. There may be a few of them, but I'm pretty sure you'll find the one that's recent. Another team I also lead. It's more like how do I put this? A more like spiritual tone slash um, universal global team called the Magi, the New Order Magi. The Magi, we basically study threats like the Illuminati, the Freemasons. We're kind of like a samurai slash Jedi organization on there, and we right now we're just training. We are in the process of like on there. You'll find a lot of posts about different kidnappings that have happened lately, or you may find out in the Vindicators, but a lot of kidnappings that have happened lately, and the main goal is to become a team of heroes and from different organizations, from different teams, becoming one to combat against spiritual terroristic threats like ISIS, Al Qaeda, Illuminati, Freemasons, any of those basically. At the New Magi Order, we're basically wanting to stop threats throughout those styles, and also stop threats community-wise through threats from corruption, of political and official corruption. So yeah, basically, the New Magi Order, if I have to put anything, it's like a government. It's like a private. It's like a. It's not funded by the government, but it's more like a government RLSH team bent on stopping corruption and secret organization from corrupting our world. So previous suits that I've worn, Mark 1 was basically um, tights and also hood with a half mask. Another Mark II was basically what you've seen me recently as, with the body armor over top of the tights and hood with the ninja mask. But Mark III, which is basically the objective of my suits that I've been wanting to make, or that I've been constructing, is a Spider-Man styled suit. I have the Spider-Man outfit in my closet. It's a 2X, so I'm not able to fit it right now. So in time, probably by the end of this month, or more than likely at the end of this year, you will see me wearing that, and I will be putting body armor on top. The color of it right now is red and black, but I'm going for a red and purple, so I will be changing the color scheme up on there. Soon the body armor will also be re-updated with purple with the white background. So yeah, that's how my suit's coming along. Like I said, for gear, I'm not trying to do anything dangerous. Maybe like Eskim sticks and a bow staff, or something Eskim sticks that connected to a bow staff. I could probably, well, basically I have batons, but I could probably find out on Wish easily what I have, but I haven't bought it yet. Another part of my gear is like I said, web shooters. I'm still researching on that. Web shooters and web fluid to see the potential in them. Right now, I'm potentially going to use them for distractions and catching people off guard. Based somewhat kind of defense, like if I shoot them in the eye with the web fluid, they'll become distracted. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got for today, people. This was an inside look about how I became an RL Sage and how I'm progressing as an RL Sage, and what I'll be doing in the future. So, take care. Remember,